I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.
The Chelsea Dragons and the Morris Eagles are here as we continue our 12th season of I Want Answers. Welcome to our 12th season of Oklahoma's favorite academic game show, I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. I'm your host, Anna Berry, and I'm so happy to be back again with y'all this year. So tonight's teams, we've got the Chelsea Dragons and the Morris Eagles. These teams are competing for a chance at $12,000 in scholarship money that will be awarded in the championship at the end of this season. Let's start off by meeting the players from Chelsea. All right, we've got our team captain, Chase Smith, senior. We also have another senior, Jay Douglas, another senior, Carson Lawhorn, and a sophomore, Michael Wooten. Welcome, Chelsea. You guys excited?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now let's meet the players from Morris. We have our team captain, Colton Kreiner, senior. We also have Kylie Force, another senior, and Brooklyn Pritchard, another senior, and sophomore Ian Merrill. Morris, you guys excited as well?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, all right. I know that you teams are excited. Audience, how you guys feeling today? I hope you're feeling good wherever we are coming to you from. And I know this is an exciting time. You guys want questions, thrilling questions, challenging questions, but the show's not about what you want. The show's about what I want. What do I want?
Answers.
You got that one right. All right, let's begin our competition tonight with the speed round.
First up, the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answered questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
Let's begin. Long Key, Summerland Key, and Key Largo are part of which state? Morris?
Florida.
Yes. What is the name for muscles not under conscious control? Morris?
Involuntary.
Yes. One superlative for the word happy is most unhappy. What is the superlative in the other direction that does not use the word most? Morris?
Happiest.
Yes. Who did Thomas Jefferson ask to be his Secretary of State, a position that led the man? Chelsea?
Benjamin Franklin.
No. That led the man to be the next president? Morris?
Madison.
Yes. The airport code LAX refers to what city in California? Morris?
Los Angeles.
Yes. We have a video question from Dr. Hugh Foley.
Hi, I'm Dr. Hugh Foley. I teach cinema here at Rogers State University. Name the French term for how the overall effect of everything in front of the camera comes together for the audience.
Chelsea?
Foreground.
No. Morris?
Chinois.
No, good guess. Any French speakers? It's mise en scène. Mise en scène. I learned something new myself too. All right, let's get back to speed. Name the icicle-shaped deposits of calcium carbonate crystals found hanging down from cave roofs. Morris?
Stalactites.
Yes. In real estate, what kind of market is said to exist when there are many houses for sale, forcing the owners to lower their prices in order to sell? Chelsea?
Buyer's market.
Yes. We have a math question. A basketball rim is 10 feet high. Convert that to binary. Morris?
1010.
Yes. All right, in 2022, many lists are placing the Galaxy S22 as the best smartphone camera. Who makes it? Morris?
Android.
No? Chelsea?
Samsung.
Yes, it's Samsung. What kind of plant propagation is used by Farmer Fran when she cuts a twig from one plant and attaches it to the slashed stem of another plant? Morris?
Grafting.
Yes. Fish, birds, and mammals are included in which larger division of animals based upon type of skeleton? Morris?
Chordata.
No. Chelsea?
Vertebrates.
Yes, vertebrates. Name the legendary site of King Arthur's palace. Morris?
Camelot.
Yes. The Continental Congress couldn't afford a navy, so they paid privateers to attack vessels from which nation? Morris?
Great Britain.
Yes, it was Great Britain and England. What does the root word mean in such terms as cephalization, microcephaly? Morris?
Head.
Yes. In the last 2 decades, the loss of ice through melting in this place has increased by 60%. Which place is now environmental crisis? Chelsea?
Antarctica.
Yeah. We have a video question from GRDA.
Hi, I'm Justin with the Grand River Dam Authority. High levels of nitrogen and phosphorus are harmful to aquatic life in lakes and rivers because they deplete the supply of what chemical element that is essential for aquatic life?
Morris?
Oxygen.
Yes, oxygen. Name the pigmented ring of muscular tissue that lies between the cornea and the lens. Morris?
Retina.
No. Chelsea?
Iris.
Yes, the iris. In the Y, if the Y in a word ending in Y is preceded by a consonant, how do you form the plural? Morris?
IES.
Yes, exactly. In 1979, what Middle Eastern country experienced a revolution when the Shah was overthrown by the Ayatollah Khomeini? Morris?
Iran.
Yes. What is the rhyme scheme for the first and most known stanza of Starlight, Star Bright? Chelsea?
AA.
No. Morris?
AB.
No. It's AAAA. Okay. Math question. If you multiply 12 by the multiplicative identity and then add to that product the additive identity, what is the result? Morris?
12.
Correct, yes. Which U.S. department builds up foreign trade, protects U.S. citizens abroad, and maintains relations with other nations? Morris?
CIA.
No. Chelsea?
Department of Foreign Affairs.
No. It's the Department of State, or the State Department. Henrik Ibsen, Edvard Grieg, and Roald Amundsen were all what nationality? Morris?
Norwegian.
Yes. Which ruminant animal has the longest neck? Chelsea?
Giraffe.
Yes. Okay, that bell means time is up for the speed round. That was a great speed round, by the way. The score stands at 60 Chelsea and 160 Morris. Hey, we've got lots more competition coming up. Round 2, we'll be right back.
Hey, we are the Chelsea Academic Team. My name is Chase, and if I could go back in time, I would probably slay the Dragon of the East before he stole my pot of gold.
My name is Michael Wooten, and if I could go back in time, I'd probably live in the primitive ways of my ancestors.
My name's Carson Lawhorn, and if I could go back in time with the time machine with the one-time use, I'd probably slay Hitler in his youth.
My name is Jay Douglas, and if I could go back in time, I'd probably pick different friends.
I love that question. I love thinking about that answer. So many options. I would pick probably the 40s. It'd be fun to go back in the 40s, maybe in New York or San Francisco like that. All right, welcome back to I Want Answers presented by GRDA. Teams, are you ready for more questions? Yeah? Because the advantage round is coming your way next.
Next up, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points each. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, here's your first speed question. What pronoun is third person, singular, nominative, and feminine? Chelsea?
She.
Yes. Advantage for Chelsea, and that's what the team captain will answer. Physical science. What massive subatomic particles are tightly bound in the nucleus and have a positive charge?
Protons.
Yes. A balloon being filled with air is being filled with potential energy. What kind of energy occurs when the air is released?
Kinetic.
Yes. What surface built into some boats reduces drag by lifting the hull out of the water when moving at speed?
Ballast.
No, it's hydrofoil. All right, back to speed. Under what monetary standard is the basic unit of currency defined by a stated quantity of the element whose symbol is AU? Morris?
Gold.
Yes, advantage for Morris. We have geography. The Azores are in what ocean?
It's either Arctic.
The answer is Atlantic. The Indian subcontinent is so named because of its isolation from the rest of Asia by mountain ranges. Name the largest of these ranges.
Himalayas.
Yes. What Canadian province borders the Alaskan Panhandle?
Oh, British Columbia.
Yes. Back to speed. Which explorer started with 5 ships in the Straits of Magellan and ended up with just the Golden Hind? Morris?
Cook.
No? Chelsea?
DeSalle.
No, it was Sir Francis Drake. To a pilot, for what does ETA stand? Morris?
Estimated time of arrival.
Yes, advantage for Morris. You have biology. An ichthyologist is a biologist who specializes in studying what type of animal?
Fish.
Yes. What multi-legged arthropods can be easily distinguished from centipedes, which move more rapidly and have a single pair of legs for each body segment?
Millipedes.
Yes. All filter feeders live in what kind of environment?
Aquatic.
Yes. Back to speed. Being so high in the atmosphere, what composes cirrus and cirrostratus clouds? Morris?
Water vapor.
No. Chelsea?
Nitrogen.
No, it's ice crystals. What North American crane is endangered? Morris?
The red crane.
No. Chelsea?
The blue crane.
No, but good guessing. It's the whooping crane. The territory sold by France to the U.S. in 1803. Chelsea?
Louisiana Purchase.
No. Had been ceded to France in 1800 by what other European country? Morris?
Spain.
Yes. Advantage for Morris, American history. Name the Northeast Virginia estate where America's first lady passed away at age 70.
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon.
Yes. In what American city were about 2,300 water service pipes broken in a few minutes in 1906? 23,000, excuse me.
Right.
No, it's in 1907.
Oh, well, I don't know. Flint.
Say?
Flint.
No, San Francisco. What secret organization of American patriots resisted the Stamp Act and carried out the Boston Tea Party?
Sons of Liberty.
Yes. Back to speed. The eastern border of Pakistan is formed by what country? Morris?
India.
Yes. Advantage for Morris. Literature. What title character in a book featuring Dorothy Gale and friends startles all when he announces he's from Kansas?
Wizard of Oz.
Yes. What fun book has this shortened quote? How bad could a worm taste? Billy had eaten fried liver. Heck, he could gag anything down for $50.
James and the Giant Peach.
No, it's How to Eat Fried Worms. I haven't read it either. Who is the heroine in Stephenie Meyer's Twilight Saga?
Bella.
Yes. Back to speed. What mythical Greek hero fought a lion, caught a golden deer? Morris?
Hercules.
Yes. Advantage for Morris, we have heavenly bodies. An astronaut weighs 150 pounds at home in Wisconsin. On what surface in his travels did he only weigh 25 pounds?
Pluto.
No, the moon. An alien couple is holding tentacles on their planet and looking up at Deimos and Phobos. What planet do they live on?
Mars.
Yes. From your back porch in Oklahoma on a moonlit June night, what planet can seem almost as bright as that moon?
Venus.
Yes. Speed. After the Civil War, which president required all states to ratify the 13th Amendment and abolish slavery? Chelsea?
Grant.
No? Morris?
Johnson.
Yes. Advantage for Morris, World War I. What type of planes played a significant role in World War I?
What?
The answer is biplanes. The entry of what country into the First World War in 1917 decisively tipped the scales in favor of the Allies?
U.S.
Yes. What was the combination of enemy countries called that the Allies fought?
Central Powers. Central Powers.
Yes. Back to speed. Colonial cultivation of what sweet crop on Caribbean islands was largely responsible? Morris?
Sugarcane.
Yes. Advantage for Morris, we have language. What is the Greek prefix that means either against or opposing?
Anti.
Yes. When their mom got frustrated, she would yell out the spoonerism, Batty and Petty. What were her daughters' real names?
Patty and Betty. Patty and Betty. Patty and Betty.
Yes. What kind of words are applesauce, catfish, and fireworks?
Compound.
Yes. Okay, that's all the time we have for the advantage round. Let's check out the score. We've got 90 Chelsea, 390 Morris, but hey, we've got one more round coming up. We'll be right back.
We are the Morris Academic Team. My name is Colton Kreiner, and I would go back and stop the invention of sliced bread because it's obviously not the best invention, right?
I'm Brooklyn Pritchard, and I would go back to late 400 BC or early 300 BC and pluck chickens with Diogenes.
I'm Kylie Force, and I would go back to the sinking of the Titanic and tell Rose that there is obviously more room on that door.
I'm Ian Merrill, and I would go back to the Rosetta Stone and change it to say, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh, I love those questions. I think I'd go back to the 1700s, but I think I'd want to live as a royal, not anyone else. Life was hard at that time. Anyway, let's go back to our game. We're down to the final round. Our competition tonight, it's the whirlwind round, and it's coming right up.
Next up, it's the whirlwind round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions, they will receive 10 bonus points.
All right, so Chelsea, your team is trailing right now. You get to pick one of these 3 categories. We have general science, U.S. history, and boats.
U.S. history.
U.S. history for yourself? Okay. Answer these questions about U.S. history. What famous American college was founded in 1636 to train ministers?
Vanderbilt.
No. What state was named for the wife of Charles I, Queen Henrietta Maria?
Wyoming.
No. In 1683, the first German settlers arrived in America. In what colony did they settle?
Jamestown.
No. Name the last of the original 13 colonies to be settled.
Georgia.
Yes. What act did American colonists denounce as taxation without representation?
The Sugar Act. The Sugar Act.
No. Who was America's ambassador to France from 1776 to 1785?
Benjamin Franklin.
Yes. Name the important ordinance passed by Congress in 1787 that affected the future statehood of states such as Ohio and Illinois. Good job. Good job. These are tough questions. Okay, so Morris, you get to pick between general science, boats, or Shakespeare.
General science.
General science. Okay, answer these questions about general science. In scientific theory, what usually follows cause?
Effect.
Yes. What are the 3 states of matter?
Solid, liquid, and gas.
Yes. What gas exhaled by animals is used by plants?
Carbon dioxide.
Yes. What process is missing on the moon that Neil Armstrong's footprints will last 10 million years?
Weathering.
No. What part of the Earth is almost as hot as the surface of the sun?
Core.
Yes. On what continent was the first Australopithecus skull discovered?
Africa.
Yes. What oceanographic phenomenon do both neap and spring refer to?
No answer.
What is a positron? Positron.
Antimatter.
No. During which month is the Earth farthest from the sun?
September.
No. The oil from certain Australian trees. Okay, wow, hard questions, good job. Let's take a look. We have 3 rounds. The score stands currently 110 Chelsea, 440 Morris, but let's get back to some speed questions to see who will win this game. All right, continental polar air masses enter the U.S. in the winter when what narrow, fast-flowing air current used by planes dips southward? Chelsea?
Jet streams.
Yes. Pose the pit in the pendulum is written in what person? Chelsea?
Second person.
No? Morris?
First person?
Yes. What patriot hanged the espionage during the American Revolution was the grand uncle of the abolitionist Edward Everett Hale? Morris?
Nathan Hale.
Yes. In space, clouds form where there is a large enough concentration of gas and dust. When Morris?
Nebula.
Yes. Name the electronic device that increases the intensity of a radio wave or electronic signal. Morris?
Amplifier.
Yes. In 2022, Congress decided to table the decision as to whether to reinstate which process by which young people could be involuntarily taken into the armed forces. Morris?
The draft.
Yes. What 16th century empire covered many lands, including Serbia, Libya, Kurdistan, and Turkey? Chelsea?
China.
No? Morris?
Ottoman.
Yes. Reminiscent of a large holiday bird, the phrase meaning to abruptly curtail one's use of tobacco is to quit how? Chelsea?
Cold turkey.
Yes. This is not a math problem. A roadrunner started at rest and reached a speed of 50 miles per hour in 4 seconds. The rate at which it increased speed, Chelsea?
Acceleration.
Yes. At the age of 12, what French girl said the Archangel Michael told her to lead the French into a battle? Morris?
Joan of Arc.
Yes. Finish the quote from the 2nd century BC with a word that most would still agree with. That form of government is best which includes monarchy, aristocracy, and Chelsea?
Democracy.
Yes. Which homonym can mean pierced with a tusk or the hard rind fruit used as a musical instrument in almost all cultures? Morris?
Gourd.
Yes. Wow, great game, everyone. That bell concludes tonight's competition. The final score stands at 150 Chelsea and 520 Morris. So that means Morris is our winner tonight. Great job, both teams. All right, let's look at our bracket. We see that Morris will advance and be playing the winner of next week's competition between Stigler and Preston. So we'll see them again in a few weeks in our second round. Thank you, teams, for playing. And thank you, audience, for joining us as we showcase the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. Be sure to follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram. You can always catch up on past episodes anytime at rsu.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers.
I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.